The poor are made into slaves by those who teach lies. They don't teach the law of cause and effect. They make the people believe when they see it rain that a spook is producing it. But the rain is real. How then can the cause be unreal? You are witnessing conditions in the world that are produced by real men, but you don't see the real cause of the effect of your own suffering. Because the bloodsuckers of the poor make you think that God is some mystery God. Well, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said to us that there is 5% who are the poor righteous teachers, who don't believe the teaching of lies of the 10%, but this 5% are all wise and know who the true and living God is, and they teach that the true and living God is the Son of Man, the supreme being, the black man of Asia. They're also known as civilized people, Muslims and Muslim sons. Here is a small percentage of people who know God, and when they know God, they have a duty, and that duty is to teach what you know to those who do not know. Then those of us who are in pursuit of that duty have 10%, the rich, the bloodsuckers of the poor, the slave makers of the poor. They hate the 5%. They have control over 85%. So they turn the 85% against the righteous teacher. This is how they've been able to kill the prophets, kill their communities, because the leaders who are the bloodsuckers of the poor have control over the minds of the masses, and they feed the masses more lies about a righteous teacher, so that the righteous teacher will be persecuted by the 10%, not helped by the 85%, so that they can kill the righteous teacher. But a new thing is happening today. A new thing is happening today. When I was in Washington, D.C., out in front of me were the 85%. I had none of the 10% sitting behind me on the rostrum. I'm too hot for them to come out and sit with me. So the leaders were listening from their comfortable positions. What did Farrakhan say tonight? What are you afraid of? You're afraid that the masses are rising today. The masses, white, brown, red, yellow, and black, are to be told the truth. And when the masses are told the truth, they will be free from the web of lies of the 10% who have made slaves of the poor and who are the bloodsuckers of the poor. And the number one bloodsucker of the poor today is the United States government of America. And today, I must stand up and teach the whole country of the wickedness of this government, that you may know the truth and be free and make a better government and a better order and a better world. Otherwise, the whole of America is going down to death and destruction, for your kingdom has been weighed in the balance, and it is found wanting. In the Quran, in the 103rd surah, called Al-Asr, the time, it reads, in the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, by the time, surely man is in loss, except those who believe and do good, and exhort one another to truth, and exhort one another to patience.